Good evening, Virgo, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is I want to give you your June's reading, your ex-lover's reading, and just to see how he or she feels about you this month, and to see whether he or she will take any actions towards those feelings. Okay. Today I've decided to go on and use my fairy Lenormand's deck as already shuffled and illustrated as we see here, as well as a few other oracle cards to just provide additional insight into your situation here. Okay? So prior to getting into your reading, I'm going to go on and just start with these oracle cards here. And if it resonates, the reading, uh, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. And if you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay? One of the things that really strikes me here with your reading is that a lot of you have been getting this unrequited love here in your reading. So it seems that the attraction or the chemistry between you and your ex isn't really strong enough and feeling to really constitute a real relationship here. Okay? Because it seems that deception might be at play here. One of you might be masking your true feelings here. You may have an inability to kind of open yourself up, and it might be due to, you know, having gone through past hurts here. Okay? And another thing that we've connected with this ex here, although I'm sure that he or she has been trying to get back at you here, is that you might want to try to pay attention to the red flags here and understand why the individual is an ex in the first place. Okay. I'm also getting the feeling that some of you may have recently met someone new here because you have the romantic feelings here. And certainly your romantic feelings are worth exploring, but understand that this person, ladies and gentlemen, might also be masking their feelings or his or her feelings as well. And I'm seeing here that this month you're going to be flirting here a lot here, and you may be flirting with this new person. And certain your romantic feelings, as this card indicates, are certainly worth exploring here. And I feel that you have a strong soulmate connection with this ex here. And I feel that some of you have called in or have wished for another person to kind of come into your life here, but I'm feeling that you're going to also be kind of going through some challenges with this person. And I also believe that many of you need to kind of heal, address family issues. You need to heal from those painful issues that you're still harboring, and they're no longer good for you to. They're not serving you any good here. So you might want to try to, heal those issues. Okay, forgive your parents for the way that they have raised you here. Okay, you may have, grew up in a dysfunctional family, but it doesn't mean that this would be suitable for you to keep, kind of being involved in a situation that you know is not really good for you. Okay, so let's see if these messages here kind of echoes here in your Lenormand's reading. Okay, so let me just make a few general observations and then we're going to begin here, because I'm certainly seeing here that there's a strong possibility of someone overindulging or drinking a lot or drinking or doing drugs excessively. Okay, I'm also getting the sense that you guys are going to have a lot of opportunities to come your way to meet new people here. Okay, I'm also getting a sense that, particularly with this ex and perhaps with these new people that you've been meeting, is that you seem to have no boundaries set. And I feel that you're very hesitant, particularly with this ex, to kind of take action. I'm kind of getting here. And it looks like there's certainly a lot of people involved in your situation. And I'm seeing a lot of celebrations, a lot of parties, invitations of all sorts here. I'm also getting a sense that, your relationship with the ex, I feel, or perhaps with this new person, really lacks a challenge for you. And because it lacks a challenge, it might lead to boredom. And miscommunication is certainly present in your situation here. Okay? You also have two nines in your reading, so that shows that you're going to come to the acceptance of something. And I feel that many of you are going to receive some type of small gain or some kind of a minor business type contract that seems to be coming towards you this month, because you also have two kings in your reading here. So money making schemes, ladies and gentlemen, with friends are highly likely to be occurring this month. And I'm feeling that business partnerships, ladies and gentlemen, started now should lead to long term success here. Okay? And some of you might be going to receiving some consultation and maybe receiving opinions or professional opinions here. And there's also a strong possibility that some of you might even be moving to a new home, or you might even have received an inheritance of some sort, or you might soon receive one here. Okay? So now let's go on and just get right in that into your reading here. And let's start off, ladies and gentlemen, by examining your bottom card here. And that's the bouquet here. So with the bouquet, Venus is denoted, okay? And with this card, ladies and gentlemen, it connects with Earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this card is all about, it's a prize, or it's all about wishes materializing and joy. And it's kind of telling you to try to be natural, don't have any pretenses here. Remember this deception card. Don't hide your feelings when you're trying to, get to know someone else, okay? And I'm feeling that it looks like an enchanting lover is going to be coming towards you. And I'm feeling it's going to be more than one I'm getting. Not only the ex, but it's going to be others. And I feel that although, really many of you are feeling an emptiness because I'm getting that you are really no longer with this ex. I'm feeling that a surprise, as I've indicated, will happen, but you'll still be a bit fearful. And because of this, things might not work out, I'm feeling. But you're certainly going to have new avenues to pursue here. Okay? So, exactly, ladies and gentlemen, how does this ex really feel about you? Okay? Let's look at the present here, which is this top line here. So, let's start with the tree. And with the tree, it connects with the sun as well as the soft lunar nodes, okay? And it connects with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So the ex sees you as a bit spiritual, to further emphasize that, you've called in your soulmate here. The ex sees you as your soulmate, He sees or she sees you as an individual with whom you've had they had a past life type connection here. And they see you as being very grounded, ladies and gentlemen, very healthy. Okay? And then next we have the rider or either the horseman here. So with the horseman, Mercury, governs that card and connects with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So the ex sees you as being very attractive, really well put together, chic, very independent, very outgoing, ladies and gentlemen, and confident about yourself, very active, even possibly athletic and sophisticated. Okay? So look at your next card. We have the cloud. So with the cloud, Neptune and Mercury govern this card, and once again, it connects with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So the ex sees you as insecure, indecisive, and ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that these energies can go vice versa. You both could be seeing each other as the same, or it could be vice versa, okay? Or sees you as being a bit promiscuous, as moody, even someone that even has a mental disorder and just very, very, ladies and gentlemen, unstable card when you're kind of seeing that here. Okay? So let's go on and just consolidate this line here just to give you a story of what I see that you've probably recently experienced or you may be in process of experiencing here. So I'm just going to do a few combinations first and then I'm going to get into your story here. So certainly it seems that you feel as if it's a soulmate type situation, and I see that many of you may have even visited a sick person. It might have been a somewhat of a spiritual encounter. Okay, I'm also seeing some confusion or conflicting news that some of you may have received in the past, and it seems that many of you, as I've already indicated, you're dealing with multiple lovers, or you have multiple lovers and/or affairs. And this could be just vice versa with what I'm seeing your ex is kind of going through. I'm seeing a lot of promiscuity, And I'm seeing, too, a sense of being uncertain about feelings here. Even unstable mental health and drug and alcohol abuse, A lot of stress, ladies and gentlemen, as well as depression here, okay? So let's go on and give you a story, okay? So what I'm getting here is that although many of you felt saddened, I'm feeling, by the demise of your situation with your ex, and perhaps met someone new, ladies and gentlemen, it made you begin evaluating the pros and cons of your situation. And I feel that some of you might even had previously gotten married, or you got in a more committed type situation. I'm feeling, you know, I feel that you kind of contemplated whether you really should kind of let the ex go, but it appears that your involvement with the new person might not have moved forward either, as you would want to have moved forward. I'm seeing a lot of uncertainty that seems to be represented there, connected with your past here. Okay. So I'm feeling that many of you kind of felt a very, very strong soulmate connection with your ex, and many of you kind of remain patient, kind of waiting aimlessly for him or her to return. But I feel that you really, again, just to further clarify what I've just said, you kind of met an attractive, gorgeous type lover, you know, with whom you kind of wanted a lasting type connection. And then problems came, right? And these problems kind of cause you to be kind of really uncertain about both people, yet you still remain optimistic. I feel, kind of hoping one day that you will too really experience that, you know, that high feeling, the love, or obtain the love that you're kind of really seeking here. Okay? So let's look at this line and see what's forthcoming for you for your future here. You have the fish. Okay? So just to further, give you more information on how this X feels with that card, what this card is kind of suggesting here is that, this card connects with Jupiter and both Neptune, okay, and it connects with water signs, as you would imagine, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, okay. So the X feels that you certainly have very good business acumen, that you're an entrepreneur, okay, and again, these energies can go vice versa. You're very persuasive, you're very, you spend a lot of money, and I see that you kind of love to travel here, okay. And then you have the bear. So with the bear, Jupiter is denoted, and it connects again with earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So the ex kind of sees you, or you're seeing him or her, as being a bit overbearing, perhaps overprotective, possessive, jealous, as even in fact a bully, but on a positive, tip, very caring and nurturing, okay? And then you have the fox at inset reading there. So this represents a shorter type person that I'm kind of getting with that card here. So, and it connects with Neptune and fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So the ex sees you as very sneaky, or you could easily be seeing this person, your ex, at that much, at that way, or very deceptive, as someone that works so much, as a very street smart person, okay, as a person that's really untrustworthy, as a con artist, ladies and gentlemen, you know, as an individual that kind of has a Machiavellianistic type, personality here. Okay? So let's get you a story here to see what's kind of coming up for your future. And I'm going to combine a few cards just to see what else I can glean out of your reading here. Okay? So it certainly looks like that many of you might have just been playing the single scene and just been just really dating, which is why I'm seeing all of these people that's in your reading here. But it seems like the relationships that you've been in which you've gotten involved appear to have been a bit deceptive, or it is going to be a bit deceptive moving forward in the future. And some of you might even be dating a wealthy type lover here. Okay. I'm also seeing too that some of you might even have started some type of financial or type nutrition type business here. Okay. Or some of you might, or the ex or the person that you're involved in, may even works for the gym, or might does something with finances like an advisor, okay? But I'm seeing that some of you might even made a big investment here, and I'm seeing that financial problems may have kind of cropped up. And I'm seeing some of you even, in fact, perhaps might have made a bad investment through some type of a large purchase that you've kind of gotten here, okay? And I'm seeing that it looks like that the people that you're involved, they seem to be very materialistic. It also could be you that's appearing that way as well here. Okay? So let's go on and just give you a story here of what I'm kind of seeing here. So in the future, I see that this new person will perhaps annoy you, so much so that his or attitude, it looks like his or her attitude is going to really annoy you, and you're going to feel somewhat that this person was just irrational or inconsiderate. And it could be for both the new person as well as your ex, I'm feeling. And you're going to feel, ladies and gentlemen, that no matter how much you try, you and the ex really can't see eye to eye. And therefore, I'm feeling you're going to be at a loss about what's really happening here, or you're going to feel like you're in the dark, or they're not really telling you the truth here. And more than likely, they aren't here because, again, you have that deception here, okay? That element here that someone is wearing a false mask, okay? But I'm feeling that many of you, really want a very serious connection, but you're going to feel is I'm feeling you're going to feel the lover is just too possessive. Therefore, if you remain with either, or kind of reconnect with the ex, or remain with this new person that you're kind of going with, rather than just, staying with someone existing that you already have, I'm feeling that you're going to fall into a trap here, because I'm feeling that this ex really has a hidden agenda, and they want to use you in some way. Again, they haven't. I'm feeling the drugs and all of that codependency type thing is going to get in the way, and it's probably with this new person here. So don't, be careful who you're kind of giving your trust here, okay? Because I'm definitely feeling that this person is certainly is going to be trying to, perhaps, ladies and gentlemen, take advantage of you in some way here, okay? So in conclusion, what is it, ladies and gentlemen, that we really need to try to surrender here this month regarding your situation here? Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that you might want to consider surrendering your need to always be right. Recognize that you must kind of let others, or give others the gift of kind of letting them be right from time to time. You have to try to be a bit yielding and try not to be too rigid, because will help you resolve whatever conflicts that you've been going through with your ex or with someone that you're dealing with now. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, surrender fear. Okay? Understand that, when you let go of fearful stories that you constantly keep telling yourself, repeating it over and over again, you know, it doesn't help you if you don't let it go. So try to stay in the moment and focus on solutions, and really celebrate really every baby step that you take, ladies and gentlemen, you know? And try to surrender, ladies and gentlemen, to your soul path here. You've already called in your soulmate, as already indicated with that card here. So surrender to your soul path. And understand that your life journey has been perfectly designed for your own soul growth. Try to embrace every lesson and every moment that you are experiencing here. Okay? And I know that although it might be a bit difficult for some of you, but you have to learn, ladies and gentlemen, to what? Surrender resentments here. Okay? And by doing so, or holding on to resentments, you have to understand it only really poisons you. Okay? So you have to try to kind of forgive others for their, shortcomings, and really try to keep moving forward toward positive situations that you'd like to bring into your life. And last but not least, surrender to success, ladies and gentlemen. And understand that you are certainly ready to experience abundance. You know, don't really kind of look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties that you've had to, go through. Leap into an exciting new world possibilities, because many opportunities are in fact going to be presented to you. So, Virgos, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, and subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. And if you need a personal reading, you can certainly contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day. Thanks.